Hello. This video is for my Leos. I love Leos. Okay, so let's get started. So this is for the month of September. Clear the deck and let's see what we got for you, Leos, for the month of September. This is your reading. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I don't do spreads. I just shuffle until Spirit allows them to pop up. So Leos, oh, just like that one. Let's see. Okay. First one that came up, King of Swords. King of Swords. So, okay. Right now, this is the time to slow your roll. This is, and I know Leos are so powerful. The King of Swords is also very powerful. So the fact that he came up in reverse is telling me that maybe right now is not the best time to be so harsh with your words. It's not the time to be so bluntly direct where, people's feelings can be hurt. It's time for a little bit of compassion. It's time for a little bit of empathy when it comes to how you make people feel, how you're making others feel. Because the Five of Swords came up in reverse, and that's telling me that there's conflict here. There's conflict, and there may be some arguing, there's some clashing, some butting heads, and it's really just time for the fighting to stop, the fighting to end. And if the other person is still going, is still fighting, you guys are still going at it, it's time to just leave it alone. Put down the sword and walk away, because sometimes saying nothing at all is better than continuing the fight. It's time to have patience. The King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups came up in reverse. This is emotional. You have to take it back, slow it down. You're gonna get what you want eventually with time. The Hierophant came up. It's time for you to stick to your roots. If you're religious, this is time for you to really follow your moral code, your religious morals. But if you're not religious, then this is telling you that the standard that you have, the right and wrongs that you know in your heart, it's time to follow that. It's time to follow the set of beliefs that you have for yourself. Stick to your roots, stick to tradition, stick to doctrine. That's what the Hierophant tells me. It's time for you to stop acting so impulsively, pull yourself back, and really start to think about what it is. How are you making others feel? What words? Choose your words wisely. The Hermit came up in reverse. It's time for some serious soul searching for you. It's time for some serious, like I said, it's time to take a step back, really evaluate your emotions, evaluate how you're feeling, because how we feel normally is reflected in how we treat others. So it's big right now for you to just take a chill pill, concentrate on you, focus on making yourself feel better, making your life better, and that will reflect how you treat other people. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is all about cycles. It's all about life going in cycles. It's all about, with the good comes the bad, and then it goes back around again. So the Wheel of Fortune is telling you that stuff happens. Things happen. You're going to get over this hump. You're going to get over this issue that you're having. But if you stay in the situation that you're in right now, there is no victory there. There's no victory there. You're not winning anything. By keeping the same attitude, and by not allowing yourself to truly reflect on yourself, well, Judgment card came up. This is some time for some big evaluations. This is the time for some really reflecting on what you think is right, what you think is wrong. Use your judgment wisely. The Four of Swords. This card literally means take a break and really get your thoughts together. Think about things, reflect on things. This guy is sleeping, reflecting on things. It's time for you to get your mind together. There's too much going on right now. There's too much going on, and you have to be very careful with how you go about things from here on out. It's important that you use your judgment. That is very important. The Three of Pentacles. That's all about, okay, so there's resistance here. If people are trying to help you, don't be so prideful. Accept the help. That's all about collaboration. You have to play nice with others, even though you may not want to. Leos can be very independent. They can be very fierce and intimidating. So it's time for you to really think about how you can play a little bit nicer with others. Let's see. That one wanted to come out too. Interesting. Now, okay. Very interesting. So I want to lift all of these at one time because they all are very significant, but I can't. Okay, so the Knight of Wands. You are driven. You are going full speed ahead. You are fast. You're quick. You are like banging things out. Boom, boom, boom. But by having such a fast pace, you're giving yourself anxiety. You're giving yourself sleepless nights. You're giving yourself worries. This is worries. This is sadness, depression. You're going very fast. You are very quick to make decisions, which it's all good and dandy. But like I said, reflect on what's best for you and what can make your life better, easier, and then that will reflect on how you treat others. But blessings are coming your way. Love, blessings, satisfaction, new beginnings, new blessings, they're coming. But only if the Devil card came up. Only if you remove yourself from whatever situation is holding you down, restricting you. This is about doing too much, depending on too much. If you look at the card, the man and the woman, they are shackled down, but the chains can easily be removed from their neck. It's important that you evaluate your situation, and whatever situation you're in that is causing negativity in your life, it's time for you to move away from that. It's time for you to release yourself from that. Allow yourself to be free of these shackles. Allow yourself to be free of whatever negativity it is that's in your life. Whoa. The King of Cups. The King of Cups. This is time for emotional stability, emotional strength. The King of Cups, he knows how he feels. He's sure of himself. He knows how to express himself in a way that He's not too feisty, he's not too nasty, but he still says it like it is. He still expresses his emotions, but he knows how to do it in a way where, let's just say, he's not the King of Swords. He's definitely more in touch with his emotions. And although the King energy is always, big macho energy, you still have to have that balance. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups came up. This is a loving, emotional card. So this is you becoming more in touch with your inner child. Things that loving inner child, that the giving side of you, the need to show love and do what you love, expressing your love, finding things that make you feel the way you did as a child. When children they're so passionate about things. They love, there are certain things that they just love doing. It's time for you to really discover that. The Hermit came up, and you need to do some soul searching. But it's, you also, while you're doing that, you also have to keep that energy, that young energy, that energy that just, dives so deeply into something and they feel so passionate about it. Kids, you give them a task and they just love doing it. Find something that you love doing. Keep that inner child energy. The Knight of Wands. I think the Knight of Wands. Wow, Knight of Wands came up twice for you. Interesting. So that's telling me that whatever goals you have, go for it. Go for it. Spirit is telling you that you have the energy behind you. You have the fire behind you to get through. The Queen of Wands. Look at that. You have everything that you need to move forward. Look at that dragon. You have everything you need. You have all the support that you need. You have abundance. You have, the juices are flowing. Whatever it is that you are setting yourself out to do, do it. Do it quickly. Do it fiercely. But doing something fiercely doesn't mean to be hasty or nasty. Do things with confidence. Be sure about yourself, but know how to express your emotions in a constructive way. Strength. Maintain your strength. See her creating that tornado? Maintain your strength, but, like I just said, maintain your compassion as well. Be strong, but caring. Fierce, but caring. One last card. Oh. The Ace of Wands. Magic is happening. Magic is happening. Spirit is bringing you new abundance in your life. This card is bringing you new ideas. Expect what it is that you've been wanting, what it is that you've been asking for. Expect it to come, because Spirit is bringing it to you. They're bringing in that magic to your life. They're bringing in what it is that you have been asking for, what it is that you've been yearning for. Spirit is bringing it to you. The universe, if you don't believe in spirit, the universe is bringing it to you. It's offering it to you. Accept these things. This is my oracle card. I pull an oracle card at the end of every reading. Well, I don't pull it, it pops out. I always say pull. It's not what I do. I don't pull them. Sometimes more pop out. Oh. Wait for this. Okay. First, the crumbling. What are you clinging onto? Let me just put these side by side because, come on now. What are you holding on to? What is restricting you? What can you remove the shackles from? The crumbling. What are you holding on to that you can release? Even if your world comes tumbling down, release it. If it means a better life for you, a happier and better you, just let go of it. And the starseed. What lights you up? What makes you happy? What can you do more of to have this wonderful, prosperous life? What can you do? You can trust the niggle. What is that niggling feeling trying to tell you? Not sure if I like that word, niggle. But trust the niggle. I'm shaking. I want to say wiggle. So trust the wiggle. What is the wiggling feeling trying to tell you? What is your... Okay, so that is just straight up, what is your intuition telling you? Where is my girl? Did she come up in this reading? I don't think she did. But use your judgment. What is your judgment telling you? What is your soul telling you? Trust that. What's wiggling inside of you? What is screaming inside of you? To do it, to go for it. To go for it with this energy. Beautiful. Wonderful reading. Okay, my Leos, that is it. I hope you were able to resonate with this reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Show some love. Subscribe. And I will be doing these readings every month for all my signs. I love you guys.